coming alive. They woke up the sleeping Giants. The Royals just look like the Rockies standing out there. So
The Rockies?
yeah.
The Royals? I don't think so.
Last night looked pretty.
You can't compare the You can't compare the Royals to the Rockies. The Royals.
They did look like that. You know how the Broncos looked last year when they didn't even look like the Broncos of the regular or the season and the playoffs when they played the Seahawks.
The Royals are way better than the Rockies, I have to say. But the Rockies do face Bumgarner all the time, and he does the same thing to them. He shuts them out every time. This guy's like a robot pitcher out there for
who?
Bumgarner. I mean, this guy's incredible. Shutout. This is the first shutout since like 1985 in the World Series, when Kansas City, Kansas City did it against their opponent in the 1985 World Series. It already happened last night.
Oh yeah.
Bumgarner shut him out.
That's true. He didn't. What did he have?
He didn't allow a run.
Not one run. He
struck
them all out.
There you go.
Yeah. See, that's what shut him out. That's what I was talking about.
Bumgarner, bro. The Giants spend all their money on pitching.
Name? I was like, man, that guy's killed the
and that's what the Rockies should do, honestly. They don't spend all their money on pitching, and the Giants do. So, but I don't like the Giants, and I still hope they lose. I mean, the chances are still good for the Kansas City Royals. They're going home to play these final 2 games. I think the Royals can really turn it around. If they can capture Game 6, then Game 7 is going to be tough for both teams. I think that's just going to be an awesome. If the Giants win or
go that way, the way you're talking.
Yeah, but if the Giants blow them out in Game 6 or something like that, I mean, that's just going to be.
That'll be just.
But I mean, I guess
one of those Giants World Series.
It seems like Kansas City is kind of conceding to the fact, like, they're just good, they're great. Bumgarner's great.
Giants always have a stacked team, though.
The Kansas City, because they spent all their money on pitching.
Pitches, yeah.
They have all their money into pitching.
Yep.
But what the Rockies should do,
showed last night.
The Rockies should either go back to what they were when the Blake Street Bombers were here, spend all their money on
hitters,
or they should go back and just reevaluate everything and spend all their money on pitching. And I don't mind if that takes Tulo to leave or Gonzalez, because these guys are always hurt anyways.
They're all around. They can hit and pitch, but that's
Who?
hard to find. The Rockies, any team.
Yeah, but you have these cap space.
They always have a pitcher, but the pitcher can't hit,
Yeah, but you have all this cap space that you have to use.
Yeah.
So the Rockies are spending $93 million right now on the team. If they can just spend another $40 million on pitching, and I guess they could spend another $40 million on pitching, another $10 million on hitting. They'll be at where the Giants are at about $150 million on payroll. So if the Rockies can do that, they can compete with the Giants all day long. But
so that's what they got to do. Restructure the Rockies.
They are. They got Burdich in there. He's the new GM in charge.
It'd be nice to see them go to the playoffs or even the World Series again.
But I want to see a consistent. I want to see a consistent Rockies. I don't want to see a get lucky in 2007 and Matt Holliday comes in, doesn't even touch the plate, and smashes.
That's what I mean. Not even just get
smashes his chin on the thing and gets a straw. You know what, Matt Holliday? I'm still mad at you, bro.
The Broncos go to the Super Bowl.
I don't care if you were. I don't care. I don't care if you were knocked out, Matt Holliday. You should have touched home plate. I don't care if you were in a daze. You had a chance to lean over, crawl back, and touch home plate, and then all this controversy would have been put to rest when the one-game playoff came down to that last play when we played San Diego in that one-game playoff to get us into the playoffs in 2007 when we made our World Series run. But yeah, remember when he slid and hit his chin?
Yeah.
Matt Holliday?
Yeah.
I'm still mad at him. He's just like, oh, you got knocked out. Dude, come on. You still had enough strength. Touch home plate.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even touch plate. He was all...
He blocked him. The San Diego catcher blocked him, but if they had replay back then.
I know. When did they bring back replay? I noticed.
They didn't bring back. They brought in replay.
Brought it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They brought it in because they never even. That's what
they
I
never had
to
it before.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Is like, I noticed that. I was like, what? Baseball has replay. I noticed that at the beginning, or what, mid-season, beginning of season.
Yeah.
was like, what? And then even more now because they're doing it in the World Series. I'm like, what? This is like football. This is crazy. I never thought they'd have it in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought.
Plays.
I don't understand why they don't have just like little mini
It was
iPads.
nice when they didn't have that.
Why don't they have touchpads or iPads in their pocket? I mean, you could make the big Samsung phones, the new Apple iPhones. I mean, what's wrong with having one of those in your pocket? I don't understand why they have to go to the earphones or go have to look at it or anything like that. All they have to do is pull that out of their back pocket and check it out, huddle up, get all the angles, wirelessly zoom it down. I mean, before they even brought in replay and how they do it, where they have the people check back in New York or wherever the hell they are. And I don't understand.
They're in New York. That's funny.
Well, the ones in football are, but I don't know where they are in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they do the replay. I don't understand why they
I watch both and I get them mixed up with the football and baseball now because even baseball has it.
Well, all they have to do is pull out of their back pocket just like a little screen or something,
Yeah.
Like the crew chief can just have it. And
it's
then,
control like we were talking last week with the refs and everything. Like
but they get it right in baseball now.
Yeah.
They get it right. With football, man, they need to eliminate refs. They need to just get rid of referees. Like you have a pickup game in basketball. That's how football should be.
That's what baseball's going to become now that they have the replay.
So yeah, that's what we're going to get.
They should just bring in cheerleaders now.
We're gonna get back. We're gonna get into that in our next in the next half hour after we take a commercial break. But yeah, coming up in the next half hour, CSU keeps the boot in their win over Wyoming. They improved to 7-1, but they're only ranked 26th on the AP poll. CU, their problems continue. Avalanche, they won one more game, but they're not looking great. And I don't know why Wah and all those. He just seems more laid back, and it's just annoying me. I mean, he ain't breaking anything. He ain't pushing on.
He needs to go.
He needs to break some glass.
Yeah. He had more energy last year. He was more into it, right?
Yeah, and also we're gonna get back into those penalties. Lions game ends in a penalty. That was a penalty, and also the Ravens game ends in a penalty that was called. So coming up on the next half hour, we'll talk about that. So this is the Lenny Sports Talk Show, and we'll talk to you here in a bit.
The Christian mechanics. Christian come down to GWS computers.
When you need your computer worked on.
You're playing commercials?
Take the fading.
Are you playing commercials?
Yes.
Come on, man. You gotta know how to do this.
Just turn it off?
Yeah.